So this is something else that we didn't expect, guys. So while me and my husband was out shopping because we wanted to make sure that we have enough lighting in our backyard. So we went back to the store and we end up getting the floodlight. So as we were getting this floodlight, I think how many watts was it, baby?
It's 60.
We got a 60 watts. So for one lamppost, the price is equivalent to 2 floodlights. So we took that, we brought it home, and while we were at home, my husband was connecting it, and we're trying to charge it. We were thinking, it's like, wait a minute. If I remember it correctly, the rendering actually has some lights under the eaves. And this is what it should look like right here. I'm showing you guys. This is the rendering. As you guys can see, there's a lot of lights on the eaves. So we said, why don't we go to the site and ask Foreman? So we asked Foreman, and he said he is not so sure because when they put all those eaves, he wasn't told about it. So we went back home, we look on the rendering again, and then we also look on the electrical plans, and true enough, there's supposed to be some lights. But the problem is, if you guys look on our eaves, there's no holes. So we were like, where are they gonna put the lights? So with that being said, there's gonna be some work to get done, right? Just imagine how many holes they have to do. And not only that, there's another thing that the electrician has to do, and I was told that he will be here next week. It's gonna be a challenge for him. Because if you guys see over here, the rendering is done. So this is a good example right here. So the rendering is done over there. Just imagine how hard it's gonna be for him to put a hole in that wall just so that there's gonna be a passage for the what is this thing called?
Conduit.
The conduit to go for the electricity. Just for that. And the same thing over in this side, you guys can see. Because now there's no holes in the eaves too in the front. It's the same thing over here. Or actually with this one, maybe this one is actually for the scones. So maybe he can use that for the under eaves lighting. But just imagine, it's going to be around the house. So we'll see the struggle when the electrician will gonna come next week. But besides that, we're really glad that we noticed that, guys. It's just like those small things that sometimes it's like, oh, it's going along, and then you come back to the drawing board when you start thinking ahead, planning ahead. Things will come up, and we're glad we did. Not only that, so while we were here,
It's also kind of important because it's not that you have to be a builder in order to know these things, but if you pay attention to
you're involved.
you stay involved, you pay attention to the floor plans
Yes.
or the architectural plans, and you come to the site every day,
Yes.
you especially notice these things.
Yes. Yeah, so not only myself, it's like having both of us being involved on the project, we avoid those little mistakes that actually means a lot. Because just imagine if we didn't notice that. I mean, I'm pretty sure the engineer will see that too when he comes in. But just to be like ahead of that, it makes a huge difference because even foreman can, going forward, whatever has to get done, he has to make sure that things are good. And with that being said, I was also telling my husband one night while we were looking on the plans, it's like, wait a minute, something is missing in our master's bathroom. So let me show you guys. So over here is what our vanity is gonna be, right? So you're gonna have the mirror, and then we expect to put a vanity light over here. But I don't see no conduit here for the wirings and stuff like that. So then we were talking with foreman. We gotta make sure that they will put some when the electrician is gonna come in. Either they're gonna put this, which is, by the way, this was a suggestion of mine as well, because I want to make sure that our heater, water heater, is going to be hidden. Because here in the Philippines, just an FYI, usually this is what it looks like. For here in the Philippines, this is what it looks like. But for us, it's going to be hidden underneath our vanity. So again, not only for the fact of aesthetic, it's also for safety. Because just imagine an exposed outlet while you were showering. Safety first, right? So not only that, maybe they can use this because this is where the outlet for, toothbrushes, hair dryers, you name it. So I told foreman to please make sure that they will run some lighting that's wherein we can put the vanity lights here, because that's important when you get ready, because I don't have no outlet on my walk-in closet. My husband was telling me before, and I said, no, it's okay, but guess what? If I have the outlet there, I could have put a vanity where I can just plug in, but oh well. Not only that, so while we were here, we're looking for also where's the light switch for our bathroom. And guess what? There was none, because they covered it. It was here, but it was covered, guys. So they have to look for the hole yesterday, and I think they based it from the other switch. They practically measured from the ground from the ground up, because obviously they all have the same height. And not only that, it also has you see the conduit over here? There's actually a conduit over there, so that's also their guide to look for it. So there you go, guys. I mean, yes. I mean, you don't have to be your own contractor, engineer, and your architect. Again, we always have to make sure that we hire the right people and be involved. Because guess what? Like I was telling you guys on my previous videos, I did work for home improvement company, big home improvement company. And I've heard a lot of builders, a lot of homeowners who makes all these complaints that, hey, they forgot to do this, they forgot the lighting, or they didn't install the switch correctly, or they didn't put in the plumbing correctly when they redid my kitchen, because obviously we do those kind of things in the company that I work for. I did work for Lowe's. So again, it's not really the Philippines, guys. We need to get out of that mindset, because really, things happen no matter where you go. No matter where you go, something negative happens. But then the most important thing, like we do when we're in the US, if customers come to me and complaining about other things, what do? We have to find a way to find a solution for that. That's what we do. Instead of getting mad, or instead of getting stuck on the fact that, oh, this person cannot do this, their nationality or this place, whatever that might be, it happens everywhere. Like you were saying, you have to make sure you do your homework. And for us, we are really very, very thankful that we went to the route of the professional engineer. It's huge, guys. You will eliminate a lot of mistakes that could happen if you're just hiring your neighbor who's been building homes. Because first and foremost, they didn't went to school for it. They don't know the code. And maybe they don't even understand as to why we put round bars on those hollow blocks. Because we have seen houses, right? We just had recently the earthquake. We have seen houses or building that just went to the ground, and you didn't. And if anything, they have very thin round bars. Again, because maybe those people didn't really know what those round bars do, or what a rendering would do. Small things like that. But I'm not gonna forget the fact that this happens everywhere. I've seen it all the time. Just imagine the problems. A great example is a kitchen renovation alone in the US. It's gonna cost you like 50, 60 or more thousands, right? And guess what? That kitchen renovation alone, an owner will gonna have a lot of complaints about it. Because this little mistakes, maybe it's the line, it's the little things, guys, really. So it's not really in the Philippines. Guys, if you come to the Philippines, it's very possible to build. But again, you have to be involved too. Wherein, basically your contribution to that is you will see the small details like I do, because I have a trained eye to see these things already that most people do. And sometimes if you don't do, I mean, just Google it too, right? But because we did our homework, we hired an engineer with the foreman and his own crew. I mean, our engineer never argues with us. It's just like we see something, an opportunity or a mistake or something missing. It's just like right away, they got it. Right here, actually a good example is this switch. They actually start fixing it as soon as we told them about it. So small things like that, and sometimes you don't have to be mean or whatever that might be. Communication in everything that we do. Communication is the key. You just have to point it out and just ask them, like, hey, this is not done right, or hey, this is missing, and guess what? They will fix it for you. It's just like people are very kind. And the most exciting part, obviously we already have the gems. As you guys can see, all the gems in the house is already up. Oh, and ta-da! Show this baby. Guys, they have put our planters. I'm so excited. The planters over here, like the rendering shows, and planters also in front of our living room. So just imagine those planters, beautiful plants, and big windows. I can't wait. And if you guys see over here, that's not rendered because there's also some cladding that's gonna go here. It's gonna look beautiful. Now let me show you guys the tiles that we chose. We're so excited. It is very minimalist and very clean. And if I drop something, it's easy to find. There you go. This is the one that I asked you. This is one of the choices that we asked you guys on one of my videos. So this is gonna be the tile for the whole house, and we cannot wait. We also have the cement here, and guess what? They'll be doing also our fence. We have a new worker. There you go. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.